toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's in open space downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Potts. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Fights off a defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch. All wideouts, no backs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Gadecki. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get it in his hands quick. He can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time.
Turning it on! And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. From the gun to give, looking for room.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need to push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Stands in and takes the hit. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Bulls trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him,
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USF!
And that is exactly what you...
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Scrambling away. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Snagged out of the air. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. To the air on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Finds his man. It's Harvey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
42, Spider.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Using the quick game. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Chase. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Trying play action. Time to take a shot. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
If you want to test the physicality of a defense, get the toss play going. Get the outside run game working, because those DBs are going to have to find ways to fight off blocks, and you're going to find out just how badly these little guys want to put their face in the fan.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Jackrabbit.
From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. Hit as he throws. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Well, he was hoping to... South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harvey. Great move. Now he's got room. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Turns it on in midfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some
touchdown Bulls. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. If you want to know how... The Bulls buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. They'll go to the ground. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Caught close to the marker, it's Potts. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Potts. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start
wide open spaces. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they're executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
And the Bulls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Bulls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Floats it out in space. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Bulls have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Brings up 2nd down. That's the end.
4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
So here comes our first play of overtime. On the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, and it's intercepted. A turnover in overtime. Taking it the other way. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime just an